And we are live. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to today's live session. So glad you could join me, hopefully. And for those who are watching later, welcome. So if you are tuning live, say hi in the comments and let us know where you are watching from. For those new to my page or tuning for the first time, welcome. I'm Dana. I'm an online entrepreneur, a mom, and an IT manager, and someone who's passionate about helping people just like you start their own successful online business, just same as I was helped also. And today I have back one of my favorite guests, 𝐂𝐨𝐦𝐞, an amazing business partner and a fellow IT professional. And today we'll try to answer some of your questions, some of the questions that both of us are getting them often. But before going to the questions, 𝐂𝐨𝐿𝐴, do you want to introduce yourself to everyone?
Hello, Dana, and hi everyone who following the Dana page and my page. This is going to be live on both of our page, and thank you, Dana, for inviting me back to continue sharing our stories, information, so that our goal is to help inspire the people. And my name is 𝐂𝐨𝐿𝐴. I'm mom of two, and I also in the IT profession, but also running a digital business online. As I do that as like a side hustle to work outside my work times on the weekend, just to kind of like building something on the side for myself. It's a way to build up my financial, also learn to become an entrepreneur.
Yes, definitely. Welcome. So for today, before we go actually into answering the questions, let's talk a bit about, what this business is about. Like I usually try to do a short intro for those who are maybe new or for the first time watching us, just to get an idea. So you heard both of us, right? We are own business owner. Both of us have our registered businesses. We pay the taxes. We are own bosses, right? The CEO, but we are independent. But we use the same business model, right? So think of it like one of those franchises. So we use the same model, the same training, the same tools. But as I said, since we have their own business, we decide how much money, how much time we invest in the business, the strategy, how you run your business, you decide. And for those people who want to get into the online work, but have no business plan, no idea, no skills, maybe not sure where to start, right? You just want a change in your life and you think that online is the way that you want to go, then we have packaged together everything that you need. The automated platform, the training, everything that would make you successful, plus, the mentorship. You'll get a mentor, you'll get a coach, and you'll get a community that will support you. We have our, private groups, we have masterminds, we have continuous trainings and ways that you can learn and ensure that your business will be successful. And of course, last but not least, we are affiliate with a company that's paying us commission, and that's how we make money, right? But there is no direct sale. You'll never hear me or 𝐂𝐨𝐿𝐴 talking about products. There is no products to stock. Everything is done online through social media, and you just go and promote the lifestyle. That's kind of what we are promoting here. So it's for people who just want to open a business. We are not selling you a product. And hope that kind of covers it all. There is no, of course, previous experience required or technical skills. We provide everything. We take you from zero to CEO, as I'm saying it sometimes. So, 𝐂𝐨𝐿𝐴, let's start with maybe you telling us about yourself a bit more, into what inspired you to transition from someone who's working from 9 to 5 to really look for something online.
Yeah, I guess for my stories, I never looking, Dana. I never looking because I have a full-time job. I was stable and working, and very happy with this because it provided security for my family and myself. For me, with the busy life, have two girls and then a full-time job, having another job, which is mean require me to work more hours and physically is not being present for my children is tough for any parents, not just me. So it's never really on my mind to look for one. Only when the pandemic time, when it's happened at that time, I was able to work from home. At that time, I was spend a lot of time with my girl because they also, study learning at home. And then I just realized this is something that I really miss for a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't see them, wake up in the morning, get them ready for school, all like that. So it just the thought in my mind was just, what if I can have a job that is flexible enough for me to be able to see them and I can still earn and make money. So I think that's the thought, and I guess it lead me to discover this online business opportunity because for most of us who have a full-time job, uh, although we wish that we can do more, but realistically, it's you know after a full-time job like for 8 9 hours, if you have to go out and look for another job, it would just it's not possible for me. So
Yeah.
when I discovered this business model, which just you everything online, and then for me it was just something so new. uh, every one of us want to be able to have the financial independence. Any one of us will wish to have the freedom, the lifestyle that we want to, not to be constrained, in the office 9 to 5. But how do you do that? It's very
Yeah.
hard. So for me to be able to find a solution that I can work a few hours a day after my full-time job or on the weekend at I'm my own pace to build something that call my own. That's this solution, it just fits for me, it worked for my schedule and my lifestyle, and this is something that you can grow in the future. And when I start looking into more into this, I mean, of course, I'm pretty sure you went through the same process as I did, and
Mhm.
with a very skeptical mind, it's too good to be true. So when you tell us
Yeah.
that this is not real, too good to be true, trust us, we heard it all because we've been there and done that. So you're not the first one, and I'm pretty sure you're not the last one. So this is the story continue go on. So
Mhm.
because the only difference is for us, for me, the desire to looking for something flexible, which is greater than my doubt and fear. So even though I have a lot of doubt and fear, I just went ahead and just, jump into it and look into it and confirm that, what type of job it's going to be, how am I going to make money, how am I going to be able to start up an online business without any knowledge. I'm not even like social media active at that time as well.
Yeah.
And even though I work in the field, but it's totally different. So that's why I discovered this opportunity, which is like this one just fit right into my schedule. It's just I can just learn on my own pace, and voila, this is how so many people land this opportunity because it doesn't require you to have a specific skill set, a degree to start a business. You don't need to be a tech savvy because we have a comprehensive program. Just like Dina mentioned, it will take a person without any knowledge. We're going to teach you from step 1 to step 10 or 100, however you call it, to get your business up and running in Excel. And if you are join us and go deep into the community, and you will know we have over 200 active member, to over 200,000 active
200.
members. Yes, and we're all over the world and from different professions. All we want, although we join for different reasons, but we only have one goal, a target, seeking for a better lifestyle, a more financial freedom and independence, so that we can provide better for opportunity for our family and ourselves to excel in life. So I guess that's.
Yeah.
I know it's a
Yeah.
little bit
And
long, but I guess that's how I felt.
I know we could talk about this for a long time, and
Yeah,
I find myself doing the same, right?
yeah,
But I think it's and my story is very similar with yours in the sense that I wanted something, but I couldn't afford to drop my job to try something else, right? I cannot. I wanted something that, yes, will replace maybe or add to my additional income, but to still continue to do my job until that side hustle can really replace my salary. And we all know, no matter what you try, there is no such a things that instantly will give you six figures salary or income, right? And if there are some things like this online, it's not true, right? Those get
It's possible,
quickly,
but it's possible. It's just not overnight, which is
not
in our,
overnight,
yeah,
right?
it's
Those
possible,
things
but
like,
it's not
you
something,
get
yeah.
1,000K, 100,000 in a week. I don't believe in those. I don't think anyone can make those a reality, right?
Yeah.
It's just to make you click on the link. So that's why we keep saying about this business, yes, you can make the six figures. Will it make it in the first week? No, it's not something that will get you rich quickly. Is you have to have the patience and to build your business,
Yes.
right? And I
Yeah.
do get the question of, okay, how will it take me to make six figures? How long did it take you? Each story is different. Some people make six figures in the first month. Yes, they do. Is this what most of the people do? No, it's not the first month. It may be the first year, maybe the first 2 years. But hey, for your job, how long it took you to get to six figures, right? How many years? Like we both are in IT, which is a well-paid industry. How long did it take us? Well, it took me at least 5 years to go to university, and then at least probably 10 years to build my career. And especially since I immigrated from Romania, right? I came here to Canada. So I went through kind of, you take a more entry job until you get some experience, Canadian experience, right? So it took me 15 years or so. So it's not fair to ask for my business. It's like, hey, I want to replace that income in a month or even a year. So do I want to wait 15 years? No, but I'm sure I can get that replaced in maybe 2 years, right? So it's all, so that's why when those people is like, oh, so how long did it take you? How much do you make? It's like, even if I'm telling you how much I make or how much 𝐂𝐸 or how much someone else is making, that doesn't mean that you'll make the same amount in the same time, right? So it's each journey is different, but what we can tell you is that it's possible. The model is there. People who've done it before you, they are there. And the good part is you can reach out to them. You can listen to them. You can ask them questions, the people who really made it in this business. And that's the part of that, the power of that community that we have, that these are all real people that you can reach out through Zoom meetings that we have, to masterminds through our platform. And you mentioned the training, and I really wanted to mention the new training site. We just got a new training site launched last week or past 2 weeks. It's amazing. Which just a click of a button, you can watch it in your own language. So if English maybe is not your first language, you can just go and the whole site will be translated in your language. We have for some languages that even all the videos can be translated. For some others, there may be some, for other languages, a bit more work, but and it's taking you step by step. So you cannot jump from step 1 to step 5, as some people may want. No, you have to take it step 1, step 2, step 3, because that's how you learn, right? Like by building slowly by slowly. And I love the new site. So talking about, since I mentioned the language, how would you answer to those people who feel like their language skills hold them back, right? I'm not good at English. My English is not my my first language. Can I do this business? What would you answer to them?
Absolutely. Just like you mentioned, it's our training side. We have different languages supported. So basically, you can learn both in English or your native language if you prefer to. Speaking about if you're not good at it in English, would you be able to find, your new client or business associate? Absolutely, because a lot of people, we are a global, so everybody would just base from around the world. So for myself, I'm original from Vietnam, so lots of people I've associated with, is Vietnamese people. For you Russian, right? Are you Russian? So
Romanian.
no, yeah. So see,
Romanian.
everybody, you have a choice. Yeah, you do have a choice of
Yep.
who you want to reach out, who you want to be your business partner. So the English language is not an issue at all for me. So many people when they talking about business, for them immediately they thinking about, oh no, it's something really big. I don't have a background and experience, and let alone the language barrier. How am I going to be able to do all of that? So the training side was going to help you, guide you step by step, to take you from zero experience to learn, to build up your experience as you go along, to build and run your business successfully through a lot of mastermind, a lot of trainings, and you have support from your mentor, for life. As long as you want the support, the mentor will be there for you every step of the way. As far as the language, the choice of business partner that you want to reach out, each person, our digital business is based on attractions or marketing. It's basically you attract people with the same mindset, the same liking, whatever that your lifestyle, who you are, you can likely more attracting people like that. So a lot of people chose to target their own people, chose to sharing this wonderful opportunity with their own people. Or some people just decided they're gonna do both. They want everybody. So you do have a choice. So that not an issue at all. If you have like problem with language, or English might be a little bit, not your strong suit.
Definitely. And actually, I find it that it's a lot of we have a lot of people in community, or maybe majority, that are immigrants or people who speak more than one language, and it's actually helpful because, as you said, right, you can then find people both in your language and in English. You can reach out to different type of people, which are people just like you. So, and the fact that the training, it's all can be done in your choice of language. So yes, it helps to understand a bit of English, right? But I think that helps in life these days, right?
Yes.
Wherever you
Yes.
go, it helps to understand a bit of English. But you don't have to come and do lives
Correct.
in English or do from beginning. You can go into in your own language. So definitely the language is not a barrier. So if you use that as an excuse, that will not work for this.
Yes.
So how about technology? Because that's another thing. It's like, oh, when I hear people, oh, I don't know if I can do what you are doing. You are, on IT, you have all the skills. I don't know. I'm not on social media. What did you say to those people?
For me, now that I've been, doing this for a while, I've seen the people, successful people in our community, that when they start from zero. I mean zero. Some people doesn't have anything, related to the tech savvy. They have zero skill, but because we have such a program that we're able to kind of like uh, provide us a full comprehensive for the people that doesn't have any knowledge. They would take, it's like a journey. So for me, when I look at this business model, I feel like it's like a transformation, like from a person who doesn't know anything, you're going to learn gradually, step by step, how to become successful, how to become a person that you can share your story through media. And then that's what's a journey that I've seen so many people blossom. I go back to watch when they first started business, and now in just a few years, actually for some people in just a few months, you will see completely, totally different, how they were and how they now, because we have a very positive community where everybody support one another. Although we join and we're from different background, different country, but we only have one common goal, is to be success in life. So that's how we kind of like create a community where we provide all the help, the support, and necessary tool to help you to be a successful in this digital area. So
yeah, definitely. And as you said, right, we have grandmas that are in their 70s who started this business and they didn't even have a laptop. They are using their grandson's laptop to do stuff because the phone was too small. So it's like technology or skills. It's not a real, it's just an excuse. If you really want, you can do it. And the fact that we can train you. And also we have, what's amazing, we have internal groups for people like you, right? So we have a group for people over 60s where, hey, they may need more help. They may need different type of training. So they help each other. So we have groups, and same as we have groups for people speaking a certain language where they may want someone to answer in the group setting their question. And we have like lives like I usually do, on group lives on Saturdays or so, when I may get a group of people and we all talk live, and maybe I'm helping with the technical part. Also, it's not hard, but some people it's like, oh, I'm new, I still need some help. So that's okay. I'll deal with that. You still can go there and promote your business and talk about your business and gain the courage until you are able to, hey, now I can go and do it myself. So you don't have to do everything that it seems that me and 𝐂𝐨𝐦𝐞 are doing it right now from day zero, right? And that's one of the things we keep telling people: don't compare your day zero with someone's day 100 or 300, right? Everyone been a day zero where it's like, I don't know where to start. I have no social media. I don't know what social media is. I definitely don't want to talk with anyone live or on video. But then you know what? You gradually grow and you get a bit of comfort from today and tomorrow. And then suddenly, a couple of months down the road, you find yourself talking live with a total stranger and having fun, right? So
we never met
it's
outside the real life, Dana and myself. We met through this, and then we share a common goal. It's just a mom want to, make our dreams online,
yeah.
right?
And I'm sure when we'll finally will meet in person, we'll hug and feel like we've known
we
each
feel like
other
we
for
know
half
each other
of
for
our
a long
lives.
time.
Yeah, yeah. And that's I think one of the best things that I like about the business. Yeah, the technology, the automated part, the training side, they're all amazing. But maybe you can find some of those in other businesses. But the community that we have, the support, I don't know, the friendship, the relationships that we build through this community, I've never seen anything like this. And the fact that it's so big, right? It's not like, oh, 5 people, they get together. No, we're talking about thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. So it's amazing.
I know. One thing I want to tell people: if you listen to two of us, and I know I've been there, we both been there, so we know you're probably just watching it and think it's too good to be true. Trust me, or allow yourself a chance to check it out. You absolutely just to check it out. You don't have to commit. That's the beauty of this one, to see for yourself, because we have such a great and proven model, so that we allow people to come inside and check it out. And if you ever want to do so, just reach out to us. We're happy to help you to do so.
Definitely, right? And actually wanted to, as we close up, what did you say someone who's still hesitating, who's, maybe still not sure, it's on the fence, it's afraid about, taking the risks, or that they don't have, the time, the skills, all those excuses?
It's never the right time. It's never the right time. And I think for me, before I joined this, I discovered this, I would never think it's possible. So that's why I never really looking, because I don't think there's such a solution for me out there. So that's why I'm saying just like anybody else, I looked at these opportunities when I first see it. Too good to be true. And to be frank, I'm not the first one. And I promise you, I'm not the last one. We have so many people, think of that at the first time, let the year pass. And then when they see people that they first go in and look into it, but then they think that, okay, I don't think I can do this. It's not for me. They left. And then realize only a couple of years later, people that they seen that joy with them blossom, successful. That's why I'm saying in life, we only seeking when we need it. But if it happened, you see some of the opportunity, have an open mind, check it out, allow yourself, because uh, what you don't know doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So I know
Yeah.
it's very hard to change the mindset, the concept of how we are. Even ourselves, sometimes I watch it now that I joined this business. Every time when I see something too good to be true, I kind of like tell myself that no, it's possible because I've
Yeah.
seen that. So it's kind of like allow you to kind of like always focus on the positive, the possible, rather than the challenging, the impossible. So
Yeah.
that's how I see it. If you were skeptical, if you still trust me, you are not the only one.
Yeah.
A thousand people, even the people that's successful in our business right now, they share when they first join, they are so skeptical, they don't trust it until when it being proven, when you holding the check, when you excel in life, when you establish your freedom, then that's when you realize that you're on the right path. But why you have to wait until that time? Just allow yourself a chance to learn. You don't have to commit, but to learn and see and
Yeah.
check it out for yourself. Don't listen to it. Check it out for yourself and see if that's something that fits for you.
Right. And that's the another good part, right? That you don't have to take a big risk to check it out. It's good to be skeptical. It's good to ask questions. Actually, if you'll come and say, "Yeah, I'll join," without asking any question, I'll have my doubts.
Yeah,
It's like, okay, why you are not asking anything, right? So it's okay to ask question and ask us as many questions you want. But it all starts with watching the free info session, right? It's free. So it's 90 minutes of your time, but it's free. It will give you all the details. And then the next step, yes, you pay 149, but still it's only $149, and you will get a chance to see the training that we are talking about, to see the groups we are talking about, to get really a good feeling of what this business is. And keep in mind, you have 30 days to check all that out. And if you still think, yeah, this is not for me, you get your money back in 30 days, no question asked. So there is no risks for you to check it out and decide with, but decide once you have a bit of knowledge on what this is, right? Not just things, it's like, yeah, this seems hard for me, so I'm not going to do it. Because as 𝐂𝐨 said, we see people who've done that, and then half a year or 1 year or 2 years later, they come again over the business, and then they took the leap, they tried, and it's like the only regret is, why didn't I try it 2 years ago or when I first learned about it, right? Because you see people around you who've been doing it for the past 2 years, and they are so successful. It's like, oh, this could have been me. Yes, it could have been if you take a leap of faith, right? So reach out to us. Our pages are there. Register for that info session I mentioned, or send us a message, ask us any questions, and hope to see you on the inside. Thank you, 𝐂𝐨, for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon to talk more about the business. And
definitely.
have
It's
a
always a
good
pleasure
night.
to be talking with you. And thank you so much, everyone, for
Thank
listening
you.
to us. Yes, reach out to us if you have any questions.
Definitely. Bye. Thank
Good
you.
night.